Welcome to GeoTech Quick Fix. If you have ever created a map in QGIS and realized that the orientation is not suitable, or you are struggling to change the orientation of print layout, whether from landscape to portrait or from portrait to landscape in QGIS, in this video I will show you exactly how to change your map layout orientation and also how to adjust your map after changing the orientation. By the end of this video, you will learn how to change your map print layout, select paper size, and adjust the size of your map appropriately. You will also understand the appropriate orientation to use in creating your maps. For this demonstration, I have added feature layers on the map view in QGIS. As you can see, we have this map in landscape and we have this other one in portraits. As you can see, one is more appropriate than the other. It is important to note that your choice of orientation depends on the shape of your project area and sometimes how you want to design your map. Portrait orientation is appropriate when the project area is taller than its wide, while landscape is more appropriate when your project area is wider than its tall. The most important thing is to choose orientation that gives your map the clearest and the most balanced presentation. Now I can close this. Here we have this project area. The first thing to do when you want to create map in QGIS is to create a new print layout by clicking this icon here, create new print layout, or you come to projects, you click projects, then from projects you go down and select new print layout. So let's just choose one. Let's click this. Now a box will come out where you are going to name your print layout, the map you are creating. So let's name this. After naming your map, you click OK. So QGIS is normally displayed in landscape as default. To add your map to this new print layout, here you have your toolbars. So you select the add map icon from your toolbar, you click it. Then you're going to draw a rectangle just to bring the feature to your print layout. So you just left click and drag to draw a rectangle. As you release the left click, your feature that you've added in your map view will be displayed in the map layout. So now, as you can see, this landscape is not really appropriate for this map. So now to change this to portraits, all you have to do is to just right click and select page properties. So by the time you select page properties, another display will come out here where you can now change your orientation and you can set the size, the paper size of your map. Now to change the orientation, you select drop down and change to and select portrait. Now this display as shown as portrait. So next thing to do is you just resize the map by dragging this, by dragging it from the left, dragging it from the bottom left, adjust it appropriately to be well balanced in your map layout. So now we can now put a scale, can fix the appropriate scale that you want this map to be. To do that, you just click on your maps, on the map item here. When you click it, you see a display that shows the scale, map rotation, and the rest. We're just going to change the scale. Let's put 2000. So now you can see it's now well balanced within the map layout. To move this map to the center, to do that, we're going to click on this icon, move item content. When you click it, you can easily drag the map to the center. Drag the map to the center. And also to adjust the border, you select the icon on the toolbar, select move item. So when you select it, you can easily drag. When you zoom in, you resize the map appropriately so that it will be able to accommodate all the map elements that you have to put, such as the title, the legend, the scale bar, scale text, and every other information which is going to be the map elements of the map. So at this point, as you can see, the print layout has been converted from landscape to portraits, and to also convert it back to landscape, Just right click again and select print properties. When you select print properties, from the orientation, you select landscape. It's going to transform it back to landscape. Then you have to resize appropriately. So now another scenario you may have is to have a project area that is wider than its tall. So let's select a project area of such category. Now, if you have a project area that's like this, as you can see, it's wider than its tall. It's kind of extends horizontally. So in this case, the best orientation to use is landscape. Let's practicalize it here. Come to new print layout map. Let's call this map. Okay, to bring the map to the print layout, you click on the add map icon, then you left click and drag and release the left click. It will bring your map here. So as you can see, that it's appropriate to use landscape layout. This brings us to the end of this video. If you found this video helpful, please subscribe, like, share, and click the notification icon so that you don't miss any of our upcoming tutorials. Thank you for watching.